What? Oh, I got sniped! Oh my god. What? Oh, dang it. God. Oh my gosh. What just happened, bro? Shot.
Yo, what's up, man?
Wow, this is a goat. Okay. Oh my. Nice. You wanna finish me, huh? Bro, he's that. I am literally a sneeze, bro.
What's up, bro?
That's how weak you are. You're a sneeze. Oh. Nice. I like that. We're chilling. Oh, the zone. Aiden, or are you gonna get carried? Oh my goodness. I can learn from that. Bro, take some.
What's up, bro?
Wait, when I done my drink, I'm fucking like a what?
Hey, better take that out, bro.
Can you chill out?
Nice. Oh, this is interesting. This is an interesting fight right here. Oh, you got him scared now.
Hey, some good. I'm coming for you, bitch.
Bro, we're not. How did he not get hit? I actually don't know. Wow. I know you're good and all, bro, but I didn't know you was in the Matrix, dog. He dodging them bullets like Neo.
No, it ain't my shit, bitch.
Bro, what the hell am I watching? Bro, what? There's diving. That's how what? The minigun. Okay, I like that. Take some notes, Caitlin. Literally.
Get that somewhere, that's good.
Oh my. What a snipe, man. Yeah, that dude was. All I know is you got 15 kills. Bro, chill.
Fuck on my word! Bitch, you gonna piss, you gonna hurt, you gonna piss.
Hey, what's up, guys? So today I have a pretty crazy story time for you.
Fuck
Before I
on,
get into the story time, I want to give a shout out to this app/website that I just made a profile on called Cameo.
Suck my pussy, little dick, I fuck your bitch, yeah.
Personalized videos from YouTubers, and I'm on there. So if you want, you can go on there and either get a shout out from me or a video for your friend if he's a subscriber. Or you can make me say the most ridiculous shit you've ever wanted to make me say. So yeah, I don't know if you're creative with it. If you want to go on there and get a video, make something stupid, go ahead. Something serious, go ahead. Or you can have me shout you out or shout you out or intro one of your YouTube videos. Like it's straight up like a personal vlog.
Yo, can you stop freaking 8-year-old dog?
If you don't want to, but I'll leave it first link in the description if you watch it. Today's story time is a pretty crazy one. It's about how I got suspended from school a long time ago. I was in 9th grade when the story takes place, and I could have been literally expelled. They almost expelled me. It was either a long suspension or just straight up expulsion, so it was a pretty fucking crazy story. If you guys enjoyed this, leave a like. Let's get into this shit. So, 9th grade Luna is where this all starts. It's where this story time takes place. I was trying to stay out of trouble, be as good as a kid as I could, a good student, but someone got me into some trouble in this story time. I had a friend, let's just call him Jacob. Jacob was a friend of mine in high school. I'm still friends with him to this day. Maybe I'll bring him on for a video sometime. He's been in a lot of my story times. But Jacob, he was kind of in more shit than I was at the time. He was in a lot of trouble. He was actually on probation that young of an age. And he was always getting into trouble. He was like a bad kid. Like, he didn't like get into a lot of fights. He never hurt you. He wasn't that type of kid. He just smoked a lot of weed. And he just got fucked up a lot. And it would get him into trouble. But in general, he wasn't like a horrible kid. He wouldn't steal from people. He wouldn't like, you know, like hurt people or like rob anyone. Like he wasn't that type of kid. He just really liked to get high. And, you know, that was his choice. But when you're that young, it can get you into some shit. So he was never like obeying the rules when it came to that. And it got him landed in probation. So this story time starts off pretty normal. It was a normal day for me. I went to school, got through most of my day. And at lunchtime, Jacob comes running up to my table and he goes, "Yo, Austin, can you get up and come talk to me over here for a sec?" And I was like, "What's the issue?" He's like, "I'll talk to you about it in private, but like I don't want to talk about it in front of all these people. Can you please just come talk to me?" It's like, "Yeah, I got you, bro." So I get up, I walk over to like the corner of the room with him. I was like, "What's good?" He's like, "Look, you're gonna fucking hate me." I'm like, "What? What is it now, Jacob?" Because he always would like come to me for problems. I was like, "What is it now?" He's like, "Look, I just got called down to the office because they're being suspicious of me, and they're gonna search me because they search me every time I get called down there. And usually when I'm in there, they search my locker too. Like 9 times out of 10, they're gonna search my locker as well. Can I please trust you to hold weed for me?" And I was like, dude, fuck, like, come on, man. Like, why do you even have weed here? You're on probation. Why would you do that? He's like, I know, man, I'm fucking up. I shouldn't be doing this, but, like, I'm never gonna do it again after this, I promise. But can you please just hold it in your backpack for me? I was like, fuck, dude. You owe me for this. He's like, dude, I'll literally give you, like, $100. I'm like, oh, well, in that case, okay, fuck, let's just get this over with. Yeah, okay, don't be like 9th grader Luna, okay? Like, don't do that. I was just naive and stupid, and I wanted $100. And I wanted to have my friends back. So I went out to the hallway with him, grabbed his weed out of his locker with him, walked over to my locker, put it in my backpack. It wasn't a lot. It was probably like $15, $20 worth of weed. But it's like, still, it could get me into shit. So anyway, after we put the weed into my backpack, in my locker, we start walking back to lunch, and he's like, look, I get paid in 2 days. I'll give you $100 in 2 days. If I don't pay you in 2 days, we can add $10, $20 to the cost every single day I'm late. I was like, all right, whatever, man. He's like, I seriously owe you. Thank you so much. I was like, yeah, no problem. Just come get it at the end of the day and, like, be quick. I don't want to keep holding this shit for you. He's like, all right, man, like, just till the search was over. So after lunch, I'm in class, and I hear the announcements come on. And it's like, Austin, please come up to the office. I was like, fuck, motherfucker. Like, I knew I should have just said no. Why am I so stupid? So I went up to the office, I walk in, and one of the school police officers is there, the school security guard's there, my friend's there, Jacob, principal's there, and they're just sitting there. They're like, have a seat, Austin. I get in the fucking chair. What's up, guys? My principal's like, so on the cameras, we saw you guys take something out of Jacob's locker, bring it to your locker, shut the door, shake hands, like, what's going on? I was like, nothing. He just asked to borrow something from me, and I was getting it back from him. And she goes, oh, okay, so if we conduct a search on your locker, both of your lockers, we're not going to find anything? And I was like, I don't think so. And she's like, oh, you don't think so? And I was like, why are you guys even looking at us on the cameras in the first place? Like, why are you only looking at us? And she's like, because we were suspicious of Jacob, because he's not been being the best student, and you're not always the best student. You guys were hanging out together, so we kept a close eye on you. I was like, it's kind of messed up that you guys are just, like, spying on us. Like, is there other people you can look at? And she's like, don't try and change the subject, Austin. Just answer the question. Am I going to find something or not? I was like, all right, look, yeah, you'll find something. Like, you might. And she's like, okay, whose is it? I was like, it's mine. And she's like, it's yours. I was like, yeah, it's mine. And Jacob's looking at me like, what the fuck? Like, he was all, like, confused because I wasn't ratting him out. And in my head, I'm like, you know what? Even if I don't get paid this money, like $100, he's a good friend of mine. I'm just going to take the fall for him. I'll take the punishment. Because I didn't want him to get fucked over. Because, like, he literally could have went to jail. So it's like, you know what? Yeah, it's mine. And she's like, really? It's yours? Then what did you get out of his locker? I was like, I was getting what was mine out of his locker. A couple of things. Some stuff for school and something that could get him in trouble. So I was taking it out of his locker. He was just holding it for me. It's mine. And she's like, what is it? A little small baggie of weed. And she's like, okay, well, we're going to conduct a search on your locker. Appreciate you being honest. It'll help you in the long run. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure it will. And she's like, so Jacob wasn't selling you anything, right, Jacob? And Jacob's like, no, I don't sell weed or anything. And I was like, yeah, he didn't sell me anything. Like, trust me. She's like, okay. So they conducted a search, found it, and I got fucking suspended for, like, the 3rd time in that quarter. And they were like, look, Austin, like, you got one more shot. You're gonna get expelled. Like, we almost expelled you for this today. Like, you have one more chance. And they lied because I got, like, 100 more chances. But, you know, I almost got into a lot of trouble. They were claiming that they were about to expel me. But I got in trouble. My mom was called. She was really mad. I explained the story to her, and she believed it because it was true. And she said, you know, you're a good friend, but don't screw yourself over like you just did. Like, that's just ridiculous. And she was right, but I knew that my friend would do the same for me. Like, he was a good friend. And he actually ended up getting me back in a completely different way. Like, he had my back in the situation. I'll be telling that story sometime soon. It'll be a part 2 to this. But pretty much, yeah, I got suspended for 2 weeks and threatened to be expelled. So that was pretty scary, and it sucked. But moral of the story is, guys, just don't be a dumbass. Like, don't bring anything bad to school. Don't do anything bad. Just go fucking get straight A's, become brain surgeons, and yeah, you know the deal, guys. But yeah, don't be a dumbass, and be safe out there, guys. But yeah, guys, that's the end of today's story time. If you enjoyed this story time, please leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Leave your stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace.
Can you play a game?
Hey, what's up, guys? So I want to talk about something today that happened back in high school, right in the not very beginning, but close. And I pretty much came like 1% away from getting expelled. And I want to talk about it, so here we go. Now, I can't lie, I was not the best student in school. If you've been watching me for a long time, you all fucking know that. And, you know, I wasn't like trying to go in there and just purposely get in trouble. Well, sometimes I kind of like expected it, but I didn't like try to get caught doing things or try to fight a fucking teacher. I heard this one story about a kid that went to my school who, no joke, came in one day in a bad mood and just punched a teacher for no fucking reason. It's like, come on, dude. Why? They're just trying to teach you and make their goddamn money. You prick. Like, imagine being in that dickhead's class. Like, you're just sitting there in the front and the teacher gets up and he's like, hey guys, so please open your textbooks to page... Just gets fucking punched for no reason. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do. I'd probably just leave school at that point. But anyway, completely getting off topic here. But anyway, I really wasn't as bad as some of the people at my school. But anyway, on this certain week when this happened, I was trying to be like the best student I could be. I was like staying out of everyone's ways. Because during the past few weeks before this, I was really being a prick and just like getting in a bunch of trouble. And I kind of knew I was on thin ice because I feel like if I fucked up bad one more time, it would become like, you know, a problem like suspension or maybe worse. Because I got in school suspended a fuck ton of times before this. So I was being good, right? And then the day came. When you hear this reason, it's actually fucking ridiculous, okay? I woke up at 7 a.m., took a shower, like rushed because I was kind of running late. Got on the bus to go to school. When I get off the bus and I'm like walking in through the front doors, I realized I didn't eat breakfast. And usually this isn't a problem for me. I used to skip breakfast all the fucking time. But on this certain day, my stomach was fucking eating itself, man. It was not good. It felt like my own stomach was sucking its own dick. Like, it just didn't feel good. And stomachs don't have dicks, but I'm just trying to let you know it felt fucking weird, okay? So I'm sitting there in class, first period, and I'm just like, why the fuck did I skip breakfast? Why didn't I go up to the cafeteria? Like, why'd I come here first? And then I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. So I get up, right? I have to go to the bathroom. And I go into the hallway, right? To try and go up to the cafeteria to get something. I get up there and they're fucking closed. And I'm like, don't skip class. Don't leave school. Don't go to Dunkin' Donuts across the street. I know the donuts are really good, but just don't do it. And then I just decided, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. So I text my friend, who's just a complete... I don't like using this word to describe someone. Like, literally, he calls himself it. He says he's a fuck up. Like, he's just like, I'm a fuck up. And that means he just pretty much doesn't care. Didn't care about school. He'd fucking smoke cigarettes in the bathroom, leave every single day, and they never expelled him, which was kind of funny, because, like, I used to fuck with him a lot. I'd be like, dude, are you sucking off one of the staff members' dicks? Like, you just sucking his dick in between classes? Because, like, he would never get in trouble. He used to do such bad shit, and he'd always get caught, but they'd never, like, suspend him, and when they did it was for, like, 2 days max, and it'd always be in school, not out of school, but I'd get out of school for doing the dumbest shit. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I texted him, and he's like, yeah, I'll go to Dunkin' with you. He's like, yo, I found this new way to get out of school and not get caught, right? The camera's not over there. I was like, oh, shit, dope, that's perfect, because I don't want to get in trouble, right? So he gets out of class, I meet up with him, we walk over to this door that I never went out of before, and I'm like, are you sure there's no camera around here? He's like, I don't know, I think there is one, but they never have it on. And I was like, are you sure, dude? Like, I really don't feel like getting...
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Okay, so those pictures are getting out, Caleb.
What pictures?
The note I wrote you.
How? I did not do that, I swear. My grandma. Wait, is she sending them to, like... Wait, how are they getting out?
Oh no.
My grandma is sending them to people?
I don't know. But you actually link into your text messages sometimes, you know.
I don't know, I'm kind of busy.
Playing FortNite?
I'll shut off my stream right now.